I'm MCP and I did an intermediate contact staff class. It was called Some Kind of Contact Staff. And we started off with some conveyor belt variations. So obviously the conveyor belt normally happens like this. Boom, boom, boom. But I wanted to do it in a way I'd learned from a Russian, which is where you put it from on top. So it comes from on top, goes across in the normal way, and then you take it out on top again. So that, take it out here, and then you put it in, swiping your arm through almost. I'm going to have my arm on my upper arm. And then I introduced this other, much harder variation. It goes like this. You keep your arms crossed in the middle, and then take it out in the same way again. Let's do that one more time. Oh, no, not from underneath. So yeah, for that one it's just important to keep your arms crossed in the middle. And then we have, I went back to some older variation, this one where you put both hands in, here. So it's quite easy, but then it's a more advanced variation is to do a propeller. And in this propeller, I don't propeller it around like this, I generally come in and have it rest on this underside of my palm, and then it goes out again. So I just show you this. I did that right, did I? Just do that one more time and just check. Yeah. So in that one I bring my hands in, rather than like trying to make a really big circle, which will speed up the staff a lot, and I want to keep it at a constant speed, and I don't want to hit myself in the face really hard. And then once we had that, there's a variation that's really, really nice where you turn underneath the propeller. So your hands are going to go behind your head, and for this demonstration they are in prayer, but it doesn't have to be like that. Like that. And in this, it's pretty important that you keep your hands between your head and the staff, because otherwise the staff's coming down on your head. Not so great. Okay. So then there was a little work on that, and then we did a couple of full vertical arm roll turns. So the first one was from the angel roll. So the angel roll just goes to the shoulder, and then you turn. And it's a 180 turn, but I'll generally just come back facing and leaving my arm behind. Do it again. And then yeah, I'll bring the staff back to the front. And the same thing can happen on the vertical Steve side. So that happens like this. And again, it's technically a 180, but I'll just complete the turn with my ball. And then we did two final little Steve variations. The first one was like, I'm kind of going to call it a shortcut Steve. It'll go down the normal side for your Steve, but then you're going to turn faster than it, so it wraps over your chest, and then let it come down the normal side again to complete the Steve. So I'm going to show you that from behind. So hopefully you can see that kind of shortcuts across the chest instead of going behind the neck, and it's not like a chest Steve, it's like you have to like turn faster than the staff in order to get it to do this. And then finally the hardest Steve was this crossed Steve, and in this Steve it comes in like an angel roll, but to the opposite side of your neck. That goes around the neck the normal way for the Steve, and then it completes it by going down the opposite arm again. So if I start my Steve on this arm, this is the arm that the Steve is going to finish on, this cross Steve is going to finish on. Try and demonstrate that. It's not been very successful today. No, okay. Let's do it one more time. Yeah. Now you can see I'm moving my body to turn into it to help catch it on this final arm. And I think that was everything.